Hey everybody, how you doing? Gonna try something new here. Gonna try to break down a trailer. Figured we'd go something real small and simple, plus something I noticed right away in one of the latest Marvel trailers. It's the Iron Fist trailer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run it and share some thoughts as it goes. So this was the trailer they debuted at San Diego Con. It was a little bit of a surprise. We knew we were going to get a Luke Cage trailer. We got this, and we also got a teaser for the Defenders. So it was a pretty big thing. Plus, we got the sizzle reel for Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Daredevil. Iron Fist is the fourth of the Netflix series. It is also the fourth to combine to form the Defenders. So that's going to be a big thing. And this particular thing is based on, Iron Fist was a 1970s character, very martial arts oriented and mystical. So Marvel hasn't really dove into the mystical yet. They're starting to do that with Doctor Strange, but they haven't really done it yet. So I've seen some of the things in the trailer that seem to be kind of taking a little bit of the mystical out of it. So let's take a look. Okay, the first thing we come up with is we see young Danny Rand and his mother, Heather Duncan, or later Heather Rand, in an airplane. We can tell by the fact that there's a oxygen thing coming down that they're in a plane crashing situation. Now, the actual origin of Iron Fist, his father, Wendell, has spent time in Kunlun, came out, became rich, married Heather, formed a business with his partner Harold Meacham, and had Danny, and they decided to go back to Kunlun. Harold joined them, and on the journey there, Harold turned against them, killed Wendell, wanted to take Danny and Heather back down the hill. She resisted. Heather got killed. Danny ended up finding Kunlun. So here we get a little difference. We're starting off with a plane crash instead of actually, the father taking him up there. So after a couple more images to reinforce the plane crash idea, the broken pieces, him in the chair, on the ground in the snow, we get two monks. That's right. Two monks which tell us we're heading to Kunlun. Now, as you can see here, we're back in the city. He's walking barefoot, so it shows this is an adult Danny. He's now returned to the city after 10 years in Kunlun, because that's, in the comics, Kunlun disappears every 10 years. It only shows up every 10 years. So basically, if you want to leave or arrive there, you've got to do it in that small window when it appears. Now, restraint, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here. Maybe he goes to see Harold. Maybe the cops arrest him, take him in there. He's a little bit crazy. Who knows? But we get a nice shot of him using his power, just blowing the door off the hinges and knocking out the bricks with the Iron Fist. Now, I wish they would have done maybe a little glow around his fist. I don't know if they're going to do that in the comics or in the TV series. I hope they do. They do it in the comics. It's kind of his signature thing. You get the glowing fist. So I'm hoping they do that here. But because we're not seeing it now, I have my doubts.
Hello, Danny.
And look, everybody, it's Finn Jones. Say hi. So now what else we know about the series is Meacham's going to be in there. There's two kids are going to be in there. And Carrie-Anne Moss will be making an appearance from the Jessica Jones series. She's Jaren Hogarth, who is part of the Heroes for Hire, Danny Rand Iron Fist universe anyway, so it makes sense for her to be there. Though in the comics, it's a him, but no big deal on that one. He wasn't that big of a character that a gender swap even matters. But so this is what we got. According to Netflix, we're looking to see this probably 2017. We got Luke Cage coming up in September on the 30th. So I'm thinking this is going to be the next one in the spring, around March or April. That's when they gave us Daredevil 1 and Daredevil 2. They need to show us this one before they do The Defenders, which is also supposed to be 2017. And they want to do all of that before we get Jessica Jones 2, before we get Daredevil 3 or The Punisher, or probably a Luke Cage 2. These are getting sequels, or we'll get a Heroes for Hire out of it, which will be interesting if they combine the two. That's a possibility. Bringing in Punisher to take over one of the 4 slots with Iron Fist and Luke Cage combining. That would be interesting. But so we're probably looking at March or April for this one. That's just an educated guess, but that's what I think. I think they're going to downplay the mysticism in it, which they've done in just about everything so far. So it'll be interesting to see how they do that. How much is it going to be he just has the ability to focus his chi, or will there be magic involved? Will he have the dragon tattoo? All those things. He's got to have the dragon tattoo. Come on. But we're not going to get the green and yellow pajamas with the slippers. It's not going to happen. We're probably going to get some variation of that. I'd like to see it, though. Come on. The actual gi, that would be kind of cool. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. Iron Fist coming to Netflix early next year. Thanks for watching.